This is a brand new method of disposing of a corpse. It looks like an ordinary sealed bag, but you just press the button on the bag, and in less than an hour, the body inside will dissolve into water. That way, there's no need to go through the trouble of cleaning up the crime scene. But the killer's job for today still isn't done. He takes out various prosthetics and disguises himself as the man he just killed. The only problem is that man's left eye was fake. The killer can only use a contact lens as a substitute. His real target is the groom at the wedding, and the guy he just killed was only a means of getting an invitation. After he kills the groom, all he has to do is take off the prosthetics and he can easily slip away from the event. As the killer surveys his surroundings, he notices a guest with a camera hidden in his chest pocket. This guy is obviously from the FBI. If the killer acts rashly, he'll definitely be exposed. He's instantly a little pissed off. When the client gave him the assignment, they never mentioned there would be FBI agents on site, so the killer decides he needs to charge more money. While he's negotiating with the client, the waitress Katie suddenly rushes in to check how fresh the oysters are in the tank. The killer doesn't know whether Katie overheard him, but to be safe, he decides she has to go too. He steals Katie's oyster-shucking knife, then unplugs the refrigerator. Once everything is ready, he walks into the restroom and deliberately stands next to the groom. He pulls out the prepared sedative and drives the needle hard into the groom's throat. Under cover of night, he drags the groom out to the beach. Because the killer had unplugged the fridge earlier, the oysters in the cold case are no longer fresh. Katie is immediately furious, thinking it's some prank pulled by a naughty kid. Cursing under her breath, she heads back to the tanks in the rear to grab a new batch of fresh oysters. But that's exactly what the killer planned. He has already used the oyster knife to kill the groom. Next, he just needs to use Katie as the fall guy. Only a few minutes later, the fireworks on the beach are set off. All the guests' attention is drawn in that direction. The bride is furious because the wedding hasn't even started yet, and the fireworks have already gone off early. She storms down toward the beach, ready to tear into the groom, but the scene in front of her scares her half to death.